Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Alex. Thank you for visiting my channel. I just wanted to give you guys a quick review of my econ, the Personal Financial Success Company. But before I get into that and my reason for going into that, I started to Google a couple of facts because what I learned is that a lot of people, when they're talking about whatever it is they're talking about, they bring up all these statistics. And then I learned that, I guess 85% of statistics are actually made up. So they don't really know the percentage. So I wanted to go into facts. So fact number one. So Americans with less than $1,000 in savings. So according to NBC back in 2017, right, it says according to 2017 Geo Banking Rate Survey, more than half of Americans, 57%, had less than $1,000 in their savings. 57%. This is in 2017. We jump into January 2018. A similar 2016 Geo Banking Survey found that 69% of Americans had less than $1,000 in their savings. So it looks like the numbers are just growing. So that's problem number one. So why would people not be able to save money? Well, let's look at something else. Let's go with inflation, I don't know, versus wages 2018. Let's figure that out. Let's see what's happening. Who's winning? Okay. In fact, despite the ups and downs over the past decades, today's real average wage, I'm not reading that. I'm trying to look at something very quick. Okay, this looks good. So according to the Washington Post, in August 10th, 2018, the cost of living was up 2.9% from July 2017 to July 2018, the Labor Department reported Friday. An inflation rate that outstripped a 2.7% increase in wages over the same period. So you got your cost of living raise of 2.7, yet inflation moved up 2.9. So you're still behind. So it's rough out here. Let's talk about average, I don't know, credit card debt. 2018. See what's happening here. Boom! What is all this saying? American credit card debt statistics and key findings. 41% of all households carry some sort of credit card debt. Households with the lowest net worth, zero or negative, hold an average of $10,308 in credit card debt. The Northeast and West Coast hold the highest average credit card debt, both averaging $8,000. So I think people borrowing money because of inflation. Inflation's killing them. Here goes the biggest one. I gotta go with let's go with this one. How many Americans, there you go, received a tax refund 2018? Yeah, let's look at that up. All right, Google, what you got for me? Oh, so this year the IRS issued over $302 billion in refunds on 2016 tax returns at an average of $27.82 per tax filer. And they believe that is going to continue. Let's just see what it was. So it was $302 billion at that time. Let's see what it was on 2005. What was it 2005? Give me something. Maybe that's too far back. I'm just trying to see it is are the refunds getting less or more? And the reason why I'm looking for that is usually 80% or more, but typically if the average American refund is sizable over the last 10 years. So it seems that it keeps growing. So here's the problem. So if you're getting a refund, chances are that you're filling out your W-2 incorrectly. A W-4. So the W-4 states, like right on the paper itself, that you should look at it every single year and make changes if necessary, or if your financial situation changes. So if you're married and got divorced or whatever happens, you're supposed to make changes, because what the government actually wants you to do is break even with them and keep the money. Don't let them have to give you a refund. Keep your money, pay down your debt, right? And use some of that money to invest. But let's go into this presentation because I see that this is a real need. Like, people need to understand money, financial literacy. So let's go with my econ, and we're going to kind of go through it, and I'll try to make this as brief as possible. I basically joined for the tax benefits, but we'll get into it as I go through this slide. So boom, we're just going to click away. All right, company, 13 years old, debt-free. That's good. They owe no debt. Technology-driven. They're based in Atlanta, Georgia. and 400 million in cash flow. So cash flow is important because there's a difference between cash flow and income. Let's say if I had, let's call it, if I made $80,000 a year, and all I did was basically all my bills and miscellaneous debt and meals and all that were $40,000 a year, I can technically go 2 years with 1 year's pay and survive. See, cash flow is based off time. That's how it's measured. It's measured in time. Let's say I made $1 million in income, because income is measured with dollars. If I made $1 million in income, right, but I had $2 million in debt that I had to pay per year, I can only last 6 months before needing additional income to support it. That's basically what we're talking about. So we're going to show you guys, or this company shows you, what's called income shifting and cash flow management. All right, so basically it says personal financial success. Well, that's a company. Enough cash flow to support our lifestyles, working years, and retirement years. Cool, nice planes. Current statistics. America is the wealthiest country. That's true. 69% of Americans have less than $1,000. That's a fact. We just Googled it. 68 Americans have poor credit. Well, that's true. 80% of Americans feel they are falling behind. So it's people with good or bad credit. This is just because at the rate of inflation, taxes, etc., it's hard to stay above water. Wages are stagnant. Government has no solution. Also true. Our solution: more cash flow and better financial strategies. Cool. Income shifting membership. I'll actually show you what that looks like. And earn business income. So by showing other people this particular business, you basically gain bonuses and residual income if they continue to pay their monthly subscription, which we'll get into also. Okay, income shifting membership, cash flow, 5 cash flow strategies. Number 1, correct tax withholding. Again, the W-4. Build better credit. Well, that's true, because if you if you get a vehicle with bad credit, chances are your interest rate is a whole lot higher than someone with good credit. So that's important in the digital world. Minimize taxes via CFM. Don't know what that means exactly. Got to figure out the acronym. You minimize taxes basically because of the tax write-offs, all the benefits of a home-based business. What do I mean? So if you use your cell phone, internet, you use that anyway, but if you use it for your business, you get a percentage deducted. If you have a home-based business, the square footage in your household, you get a percentage deducted. If you use your car for the mileage you pretty much accrue from going from one location to another for business purposes, for your business, you could write off that mileage. I don't know if it's 53 cents, 54 cents. We'll have to figure it out, but there's a dollar amount. Traveling, if the travel, that's also tax deductible. I mean, the list just goes on and on and on of normal things we do every day. Meals. So let's say you go out on Valentine's Day, you and the date, right? You're going to have to bring a third party to talk about the business so you can write off that a percentage of that meal. That's just how it is. Eliminate debt, absolutely. And investment education. It's true. Correct tax withholding. Boom. 80% of employees have too much money withheld from their paycheck for taxes. Yep, we went over that. Employee loses money. Yeah, true. What I mean by return on investment is if you usually get a refund of $6,000, what could you have done with that $6,000 instead of waiting until January, February, March of next year? That's what they're basically saying. Maximize take-home investing, debt elimination, lifestyle. That's it. So with the money you have, that extra, let's say $6,000 per year, what could you be doing with it? Basically what that means. Build better credit with a smart credit system. Yeah, they do. That's one of the features that MyEcon does have, is they go through a step-by-step tutorial on how to build your credit. You can repair it, build it, maintain it. I'll show you all that fun stuff. Minimize tax via cash flow manager. So what's cool is they also provide you with an app, and I'll show you the picture of it. But the app, the minute, let's say you go out and get a meal, and you're talking about business, you take a picture of the receipt and you're good to go. You can also log your mileage on this app. Communications, meaning if you had to buy a printer and laptop and internet and all that fun stuff, there's all tax deductible. Travel and wages. You can pay your kids, believe it or not. And that's tax deductible also. Debt elimination software and additional cash flow. That's true. They have that software. Total debt $300,000. $1,000 added, debt eliminated in 9 years and 2 months versus 30 years. So basically saying if you freed up an extra $1,000 and you threw it towards your mortgage or whatever you usually send the minimum payment to, you can start knocking it out a whole lot faster than you ever thought of. Because the problem with interest is it compounds against you. So what you want to do is you want to put your money into investments so it compounds in your favor, not against you. And we'll get into that also. Yep, don't really need that. Freed up 2,400. That's cute. Now you want to get into the meat and potatoes. Investment education, comprehensive training. Terminology. Yeah, terminology is big. We talking investing. If people don't know what a 203C is, the Schedule A, 401k, all these different things, 1099, what does all that mean? And they get into the terminology and really educate you. Concepts, of course, they talk about different ideas and what you can do, and strategy. Powerful retail strategy. If you want to, sell this as a smart credit system, you can do that. You also get, credit monitoring as part of your membership. Cashflow Manager, this is the app that pretty much you take pictures of and log everything in, and you can see where you're at in terms of the goals you set forth. See what else we got. You book travel through us, roadside assistance, all this is included, and Cashback Mall. World-class compensation. Now this one gets pretty complicated. I got to take more time to do this one, but once you're in, once you refer 2 people, right, you automatically get upgraded to an executive vice president, and then the compensation gets a little more lucrative as you go. I'll get into comp. But the reason why I'm really focused on this one, look, unlimited residual income is kind of cool, is because again, I just got in it for the for the tax benefits, and already I've seen a change in my paycheck with the adjustments I made on the W-4. So I'm bringing in an extra $800 a month. So I really like this program. You get your personalized website, plus our world-class business system and income shifting membership. Check out all that fun stuff. Tax withholding strategy, we'll show you that. Smart credit system, minimizing taxes training, and cash flow app. Debt elimination software, investment education training. And this is what it is. It's a one-time payment of $47.90. Valuable tax benefits, and $34.95 per month. And because once you become a member of this company, you're automatically a sole proprietor, which is a business entity. So you're already a business. You don't have to worry about LLCs and all that fun stuff. You can change it later, but you're automatically a home-based business once you sign up with this company, and which means that if these are your fees, this is the cost of doing business, you also get a deduction on those in terms of taxes. So that's kind of what that tutorial is about. Let's jump right into, the page. So this is mine, simplemillions.myecon.net. So you go right in here and boom. Come on, baby. Let's get there. All right. Look at all this stuff. I mean, you just got stuff. So let's go to training real quick. You want to say, okay, Alex, how do I fix my W-4? I have no idea. I don't know how to do taxes. No problem. My econ training videos. Go right in here. Oh, this is the actual form, but whatever. Look at all this. Tax training. How to write off stuff. So basically what happens, you're a W-2, and they also show you how to set up the other page on a W-4 to start putting some of these things together. Meals and entertainment expenses, travel expenses, wage, depreciation, medical, record keeping. Oh, you can write off your accountant also. It just keeps going. I mean, you got a whole thing on compensation plan, W-4. You get into that. Again, it's like step-by-step videos. Quick start. It gets you rolling. Let's go back. Let's see where we're at. That's more training. Let's get out of here. First thing you want to do as soon as you get in is you want to go right to the tools. Right to tools. And once you guys get in, I'll send you another hyperlink in case you need a little more information. But you go to Cashflow Manager, online marketing. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. If you guys have any more questions or want to know a little bit more about it, I'll leave my information below. I'll even leave you guys my cell number. If you want to text me, it's fine. I'll help you guys out. But everything stores. What do you get for your membership? Let's go. This is the big one here. Smart credit system, discount traveling, debt elimination calculator, cash flow manager, everything. Well, I want to know about credit. What's up with credit? So you go in there. I hope I'm making this video too long. Smart credit, just like videos. Boom, introduction. This is me. I just get in because, you get the easy pass once you got income shift. And just modules and modules and modules of how to do it. Watch, like, boom, boom, boom. It just keeps going. Boom, boom. I even got stuff here. Boom, boom. I mean, everything. So hope you guys like it. Let me know if you have any questions. Yeah. Let me know what you need. I'll leave, whatever. Let me know in the commentary. Thanks. Bye.